Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. Again, sorry it's been so long. I don't really have an excuse this time apart from the fact that I've been very busy and just occupied with a lot of stuff, work, driving, college, all the malarkey that goes on in life. However, I have found time to make a video for you and it's a collection update. It's not a massive one compared to ones that I've done in previous years, purely because I've not really been collecting as much. However, I have got some very nice bits of merchandise that I have got this month. So I just wanted to talk you through them because it's the start of a new month, March, and that's when I usually do my collection updates. So, why not do them now? So without further ado, let's begin. Any regular viewer to my channel will know that I usually end with Target books on my collection updates. However, for this month, I'm going to begin with the Target books. So, the less exciting Target books, but still lovely, I picked up were The Crimson Horror and The Witchfinders. Now, these were actually given to me as a late birthday present. However, they're still very, very nice to have. Two very good stories, actually. The Witchfinders is probably my favourite Chibnall story. I think it's quite underrated and quite a good little historical. But that's lovely. It's a shame about the logo. I don't think that logo really works on Targets. So, at least it's not on the spine, I guess. And then we've got The Crimson Horror, again, which is a decent story. This one's meant to be quite good. Apparently it's written in sort of like a diary format, so I'm excited to get around to reading those when the time comes. Now we've only got two classic Target books this month, but believe it or not, I actually only have I actually only have three Target books left to get until my classic collection is complete. Those three being The Seeds of Death, The Underwater Menace, and The Wheel in Space. So once I've got those three, then my Target collection will be no more, for the classic era at least. Anyway, I did pick up a couple more Target books this month. The first one being Attack of the Cybermen, which has completed the 80s era and the Colin Baker era. It's just ticked a lot of boxes for me. I wasn't actually expecting to get the blue spine version, but it's very lovely to have. As you can probably tell, it's in a plastic sort of case, which again is unusual, but again it's fine. It's not something I'm too bothered about. But yeah, I do like getting the occasional blue spine. I do think it's a lovely surprise when they do show up. Would I have preferred the original? I'm not too sure, but hey, this is one of the only covers as well with Colin Baker actually on. That's a nice little touch, I guess. But yeah, it's a decent book. And then, completing the Hartnell era of my Target collection, I managed to get up The Edge of Destruction for a very decent price. Both of these were decent prices. I think this one was like 12 quid, which isn't bad at all considering it goes for about triple that usually. Again, nice sort of sandy, orangey spine there, with the McCoy logo as well. Hartnell looking very interesting on the front there. Lovely cover, and it's a great story as well, actually. I think The Edge of Destruction is a little bit underrated. So it'll be interesting to read this one, actually, because it's only a two-parter, yet it's a relatively chunky Target book. So, I don't know if it adds to the story at all or anything, but it'll be interesting, and I'm glad to have completed the Hartnell era, that's for sure. I usually get one Eaglemoss figure per month, and this month has been no exception. I did pick up an Eaglemoss figure. I think it's pretty obvious which one it is, considering it's staring you in the face. It is a special Eaglemoss as well, which is absolutely brilliant. It's the War Machine. This is definitely one of my favourite Eaglemosses ever. I'm so happy to have this in the collection. My friend, the Good Dalek, has this Eaglemoss figure. He's had it for quite some time, and I've been rather jealous of it, to say the least. I managed to pick this up for about £9 with the magazine in its package and everything. So it was an absolute bargain, to be honest. You can't really go wrong, and the figure itself is lovely. You can sort of see how detailed it is on the side of the computer bank as well. The War Machines itself is one of my favourite stories ever. Definitely one of my favourite Hartnells, and they just look so cool. And there's the bottom if anyone's interested in that malarkey. And it's really weighty as well. Like, it doesn't look heavy, but it actually is quite heavy. So yeah, really happy to have this figure. And as for the magazine itself, I'll try and flick to a couple of relevant pages for you. But it basically just details about you know, the War Machines. I really need to rewatch that story because it is such a good one. I mean, I never get bored of it really. And there's Ben and Polly in the corner, two great companions in my opinion. And there's Annika Wills looking very lovely as well. And then on the back there's a random photo of the figure itself. But yeah, on the whole, a very, very lovely figure. However, it's not my favourite type of figure that I've got this month, as I managed to pick up the robot set from B&M. Although I say I got it from B&M, I didn't actually get it from B&M, I got it from eBay. So it was literally the day after the set had been released, and I found it on eBay for 30 quid, which in my opinion is a very, very, very decent price considering how lovely this set is and the fact that it'd been out for a matter of hours. It guaranteed that I got one without even going near B&M, because that shop is, you know, it's not the most lovely shop in the world, and plus it saves me money travelling to and from B&M and disappointment. It just saves time, money, effort, and I think on the whole 30 quid is a very decent price. But you know, you can argue about that with me in the comments if you disagree. Anyway, we'll look at the Fourth Doctor figure itself. I actually haven't got a season 12 Fourth Doctor at all, so this is such a lovely one to have. The jacket is a lot brighter than the original. It's just an amazing figure. This is Tom's iconic look, to be honest. And I probably should mention the fact that it doesn't come with a sonic screwdriver. I just sort of stole that off another Tom Baker figure, because this is now the centre of my figure shelf, I guess. But it's such a brilliant figure. I think they've captured Tom so well. I'd probably pay like 20 quid alone for this figure itself. So just to have the K1 robot, which is the figure I've been wanting my whole life, is even better, to be honest. But on the whole, Fourth Doctor, absolutely amazing. But I think, like I said, the beauty of this set really does come with the K1 robot itself. He's a bit flimsy around the waist, you know, he's quite not hard to stand up. Well, maybe he is. He's sagging a bit, there we are. But honestly, I'm still in shock with this figure. I've had it a couple of weeks now, and it still amazes me by just how lovely it is. This is just a figure that I've always wanted in my collection, and I'm so happy to have it. It comes with its little gun thing as well in its right hand, and it's just brilliant. So I think apparently there's like a pink or red variant. It looks pink in person but red on the camera, as I look at it now, so I can't really tell. Again, it looks red in the camera but pink in person, so I'm really confused. Maybe it's the lighting, I don't know. But there's the back as well, and the detailing again absolutely superb, and there's the legal stuff on its bottom and stuff. But yeah, an amazing figure, to be honest with you. I'm so happy to have this. I could literally talk about this for years, so I'll stop going on about it now for you to save your brain. So there we have it. That's my collection update for the last few weeks. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Sorry it's not been absolutely amazing, but I just wanted to get a nice little video out like this because people do like my collection updates, and I really enjoy making them as well. They're very easy to make, and hey, I'm not complaining. Anyway, hopefully it won't be that long until my next video. I'm not too sure what it's going to be on, but hey, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and comment and subscribe and all that malarkey, and I'll see you whenever I next post. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.